Scientists' terrifying discovery under Antarctica. Does it have an impact on the Earth? A completely new world has been discovered under Antarctica, but we have no reason to be happy. Researchers spend years and years keeping their eye on every possible aspect to discover something that will lead the country to another level. And their persistence never disappoints us, as this time they have revealed some deep secrets from the depths of Antarctica. Want to know more about them? Stay tuned till the end. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to share an astounding discovery with you. Hit the like and subscribe buttons to be a part of the family. And don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss an update. With that being said, let's begin. With a surface area of 14,200,000 square kilometers, or about twice the size of Australia, Antarctica, the southernmost region of planet Earth and the location of the South Pole, is the sixth biggest continent. In an area 1.5 times the size of the United States, this location holds 90% of all the ice on Earth. The environment is so chilly that if you throw boiling water into the air, the majority of the particles will turn into steam, while the remainder will rapidly transform into tiny ice crystals, causing the water to instantly vanish. East and West Antarctica are the two divisions of the continent. The Trans-Antarctic Mountains, which traverse the continent covered in ice, divide the two zones. Does Antarctica have any plant life? Kind of. There are only a few mosses, lichens, and algae there. Over the past 50 years, the amount of seasonal moss covering Antarctica has progressively increased. However, despite the lack of amphibians, reptiles, and terrestrial mammals, there is a significantly greater variety of animal life. Along Antarctica's shores and in its icy waters, enormous colonies of penguins, whales, fish, and crustaceans can be found prospering, especially in the summer. The average thickness of the ice covering Antarctica is 1.9 kilometers, and over the years, explorers have found the unimaginable on this continent of extremes. Horrifying mysteries are hidden in the immensity of this eternal frozen piece of land. Since there are no native inhabitants of Antarctica due to the extreme weather, up to 4,000 visiting scientists who fought the cold spread out across 70 research stations during even harder winters, the number falls to 1,000. Most climatologists, oceanographers, and marine biologists base themselves on Antarctica. But the frozen treat also draws astronomers from all across the world. This is because Antarctica is one of the best sites on Earth to view space if you can handle the cold. This is made possible by the area's dry weather and a lack of light pollution. And now, East Antarctica's greatest ice sheet is the subject of a scientific investigation by researchers who have uncovered a city-sized lake whose sediments may hold information about the ice sheet's early history. That would provide answers to issues regarding Antarctica's past, how climate change has influenced it historically, and how the ice sheet may behave as the planet warms. The recent found lake is 650 feet deep, 9 miles wide, and nearly 30 miles long. The lake's 1,000-foot deep strata may contain river sediments that are older than the ice sheet itself. The scientists predicted that collecting a sample of the lake's sediments by drilling into it will close significant gaps in scientists' knowledge of Antarctica's glaciation and provide crucial details on the ice sheet's potential demise due to climate change. When researchers noticed a smooth depression on satellite photos of the ice sheet, it provided the first indication that the lake and its host canyon existed. Researchers ran systematic surveys over the location for 3 years, using ice-penetrating radar and sensors that detect minute variations in the Earth's gravity and magnetic field to establish its presence. Interestingly, amphipods, tiny animals related to lobsters, crabs, and mites, crowded their camera when they dug through the ice and into the river. The new, interesting biosphere that lies beneath the Ross Ice Shelf was found by a team of New Zealand scientists. Experts were reportedly looking into the consequences of global warming in a purported estuary. The scientists were astonished to see tiny amphipods congregating in the ocean after lowering a camera there. 500 meters below the ice, in a vast chamber resembling a cathedral, scientists in Antarctica have discovered a hidden world of aquatic life that includes critters that resemble shrimp. The National Institute of Water and Atmospherics (NIWA), the Geological and Nuclear Sciences, and researchers from Wellington, Auckland, and Otago universities, as well as the National Institute of Water and Atmospherics, all assisted the scientists from New Zealand in their research. The underground habitat was discovered during a research project aimed at documenting and piecing together how climate change is melting the ice shelf and impacting associated ecosystems, according to a statement. The Ross Ice Shelf is the largest body of floating ice in the world and is located on the southern edge of Antarctica. NIWA's Craig Stevens said, For a while, we thought something was wrong with the camera, but when the focus improved, we noticed a swarm of arthropods, around 5mm in size. We've done experiments in other parts of the ice shelf and thought we had a handle on things, but this time big surprises were thrown up. The scientists continued, "We were jumping up and down because having all those animals swimming around our equipment means that there's an important ecosystem there." The scientists assumed that there was an under-ice estuary based on previous satellite photographs that revealed a groove in the ice shelf near the point where it touched the land. Although they have not yet been explored, scientists have long conjectured that there may be a network of flowing freshwater lakes and rivers beneath the Antarctic ice sheets. After confirming that it was a subterranean river, the scientists assembled at the location in Antarctica and used a sophisticated hot water drill technique designed by Victoria University of Wellington to melt the ice to dig 1,640 feet below the surface of the ice. The team sent the camera down as soon as they entered the secret tunnel. At first, all they could make out were fuzzy particles drifting around that appeared to be debris. Quick camera focus revealed that these were indeed living crabs. Along with finding the amphipods, the scientists also discovered that the water column was divided into 4 to 5 distinct strata that flowed in various directions. Due to variations in temperature and salt content, water is frequently found in different layers that do not mix well. Water regularly circulates beneath Antarctic ice shelves as they drift, entering and exiting the open ocean, according to the statement. Some of the warm water columns have the potential to disintegrate ice shelves. The Hunga Tonga Hunga Hapai volcano in the South Pacific erupted from the late December 2021 to mid-January 2022, resulting in a tsunami. The research team observed the underwater river at this time, and they detected pressure changes in the cavity as a result of this event. The estuary was initially discovered by the project's director, Hu Horgan, from Teherenga Waka Victoria University of Wellington, who had seen a groove in the ice while viewing satellite images of the Ross Ice Shelf. He explained that while lab researchers looked into what makes the water special, instruments had been left in the river to observe its behavior. The team were shocked to see that the cavern looked remarkably different from what they had anticipated after sending the camera into the river. The chamber's roof was supposed to be flat and have a smooth surface, according to the researchers. Instead, they discovered that the ceiling had very steep undulations and was incredibly uneven. Nearer the roof, the cavern was likewise significantly wider. The researchers are concerned that the fast escalating temperatures brought on by climate change could endanger even secret ecosystems like this one. Craig Stevens said, "The climate is changing and some key focal points are yet to be understood by science. But what is clear is that great changes are afoot." Since their goal was to study climate change, the researchers were surprised by the unexpected discovery that they had made in an uncharted underwater environment. Craig asserted that despite prior investigations in other ice shelf zones, nothing similar had ever been found. The researchers will keep examining the newly discovered subterranean ecosystem to get more knowledge about how the underground water networks of Antarctica function to support the rich biodiversity that exists there. And as every discovery has some contribution to the century, we hope further discoveries from this gigantic place will have some beneficial news for humankind. But we really have to do something about climate change very soon. This brings us to the end of the video. What do you think about this recent discovery? Do you think climate change is real? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for the day, guys. If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up. To receive a notification every time we publish a new video, subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.